Hi everyone, today let's try to solve another problem on isometric projections. We have the question like this. A hemisphere diameter 50 mm is resting on its curved surface centrally on top face of a frustum of a rectangular pyramid base 80 into 60 mm and top 60 into 40 mm height 50 mm. Draw the isometric projections of the combination. So here the rectangular pyramid base is of 80 into 60 and its top is 60 into 40, which is at a height of 55 mm, and we have a hemisphere of 50 mm. So as you can see here, the front view of the isometric projection. So now let's try to solve this problem. So we'll take the line, a normal line actually. We'll take the normal line onto this side, we'll draw it. So once we have the normal line, we'll change the line to visible and draw the base of the frustum of the square pyramid, that is 80 into 60. So I'll specify it as 80, 30, 60, 150, 80, minus 150, 60 and minus 30. So this becomes the base of the actual pyramid, that is the rectangular pyramid. Now I will change the line to normal and I'll locate the center. Either you can draw the line in diagonals and or else you can just draw the bisectors. Okay, so we got the center over here. So once we have the center, we'll trim the remaining lines, just we'll keep one point itself. So it is at a height of 55 mm. So we'll specify the height as 55. Okay, so we have the height of 55 mm and we know that the square pyramid has a top of 60 into 40. So we'll draw that 60 into 40 on the other side. We'll change the line to visible. So I'll draw 60, 40 here. 60, 30, 40, 150, 60 minus 150, 40 minus 30. So I have the square pyramid, top of the square pyramid here. So we'll locate the center of this particular square also. Once we have located, okay, so this line seems to be a bit away, so we'll place it properly. Take the line command. Okay, so we have it placed properly. So once we have the pyramid placed, so we'll select it in the top of the pyramid. Okay, so we'll select it and we'll use the move command and we'll click on the particular end and we'll place it onto the top of here. So we have the pyramid being placed properly. So we'll trim this end. We don't have any use of that particular line again. Okay, so we'll change the line to visible and we'll draw the ends of the pyramid so that the pyramid looks complete. So once we have the ends completely drawn, we'll trim the excess lines, that is these portions are actually not visible, so we'll trim these particular lines. Okay, so we have the pyramid here. So now let's try to draw the hemisphere. So the hemisphere is of 50 mm diameter. So for that we'll draw a 50 mm. So we'll change the line to normal. So 50 mm isometric square. Okay, 30, 50, 150, 50 minus 150, 50 minus 30. So we have the isometric square. So we'll draw the hemisphere. So drawing of the hemisphere is similar to the previously drawn method itself. So I'll just draw it the way I did it. So we'll zoom this particular area. From here we'll draw the line to the center of this particular line, and from here also make sure your lines is properly connected, or else you won't get the drawing proper. So once we have it, so we'll take the tangent arc. So we'll change the line to visible. Okay, so from here So looks like the arc over here is not been drawn properly, so we'll delete it. Again we'll redraw it until you feel it is proper. Don't finalize it. Okay, so now we have completed our, okay, it's actually meeting the center itself, but I thought it is away. Okay, so once we have completed, we'll select it and we'll select the center. Okay, so we'll select the center. Okay, once we have selected the center, we'll place it over here. And sorry, actually we have to place it at a height of, that is center, not the center. So from here we have to draw a line of 25 mm because the hemisphere diameter is 50. So I will draw it here so you can see the visible line. So later I will trim it. So select this hemisphere now, then use the move, select the center and place it here. So this is where the hexagon hemisphere has to be placed. So we'll trim the excess line so that you'll get an idea how actually it looks like. So fit it. Once you have done, make sure you, if you want you can delete the upper lines also, so it's up to you. So I'll delete it so that it's clearly, as you know the method of doing it, so I won't keep it. So let me keep the center line, that is the axis, and remaining things will delete it off. Okay, so we can easily we can make it out that it's an axis. So once done, make sure you find the angle over here. Okay, so once done, make sure you select it and scale it down, that is 0.816, and then place it wherever necessary. So once done, make sure you save the file and then close it.